Hey guys, Obeater Cards Workshop. How's everyone doing in YouTube land and model building community? Anyways, I'm building another project here. It's not a dirt car, so it's actually something special for a good friend of ours. Well, he's passed on now, but tell you a little bit of story about it. This old friend of ours was actually a friend of my mom and dad's, and this old guy, he used to have a 61 Impala in his garage, and this thing was immaculate. And his favorite saying to me, back when, was, "George, it's nothing special." It was nothing but nothing special, this car. And it was awesome. Unbelievable. This guy, he took care of this car, like, it was spotless. The engine underneath, everything was spotless. He drove it. He was a regular driver, or maybe weekend driver, I guess it was. It was white paint job. I don't remember if there was a red stripe on there or not. I don't remember. But it had rally wheels on it, and this thing was cool. I mean, remember, as a kid, because my dad had told him I was into building model cars, and I was about a teenager, maybe 13, 14 years old, whatever. And so I was in the shop doing this and that with my dad, and my dad, he told him that I was into doing this kind of stuff, and he knew I knew stuff about cars. So he'd show me everything he's done to the car, right? And he'd say, "Oh, look at the carbs, George. Look at the air cleaner, this and that, right?" And the motor and everything was spotless on this car. It was unbelievable. So, anyways, every now and then, when Mom was basically my mom and his wife, and the kids would be the rest of his kids or whatever would be out in the yard or whatever, and mom would be talking to his wife, the hens would be talking away. Antonio used to drag me and Dad out to the shop and say, "Well, you guys want to go for a ride?" So he said, "Oh, of course." So he'd take us out on this car here, and man, this car was amazing, man. It was nothing but it was a freaking awesome car. And it had something special on the motor. I mean, he had that car done up, and basically would start up and just sit there rumbling away. Had a pretty good cam in it, from what I remember. Had sight pipes on it and exhaust cutouts, so it was pretty nice car. And he just, every time he did something cool to it, he would take me to the shop and tell me about it. But one time he took me and my dad out for his drive. Well, we went for many drives in this car, and me, Dad, and Antonio, many drives around the community up there, up the valley here. And this car, like, he'd basically just take it for drives and lay patches of rubber here and there. And my dad would be wondering, "What the hell are you doing that for?" Well, it was kind of cool, but Antonio knew I liked cars and horsepower and stuff like that, and he'd take it for a drive and go around corners sideways and laying rubber and going banging through the gears. Because remember, it's a 4-speed on the floor. It had the gauges on the dash, and it's the usual gauges and the tachometer. And favorite saying to me, "It's nothing special." So, anyways, we're gonna build this for the old memory of Mr. Antonio, and it's a fun car. I don't have very many memories of people with cars. Well, a few people in my family have had nice cars over the years, but this one was a real nice one, and this built to be for him. So I'm going to build it to remember. And this car, it had the rally wheels on it. I think it had the either Camaro or Corvette rallies on it. The usual ones, the cap on it, and he did something custom with the grill. I remember that. It was only 2 headlights, so I'm going to try to replicate that if I can. And it had sight pipes on it. And and the interior was pretty much stock, other than the motor. But of course you can't do much of the motor. Well, you can do a few things with it. But I have a pretty good memory. I know what the car looked like, and all the little details it had on it. So still fresh in the memory from that long time ago. So anyways, stay tuned for updates on this car. It's gonna be a real nice one. So thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.